This is TWiT.
You know what my AirPods are missing? They're
What do they
missing.
smell like,
Left one.
Micah?
They are missing. Oh no, not the blueberries. They are missing a little poo emoji on the front of them.
I've always wanted one on.
Oh no!
Yeah. So
Are you reordering?
you know what? Maybe I will. Darn it.
You can just order the case. You just order the case by itself. You don't have to order the.
Andy is disappointed.
No.
He's like, where have we gone?
There's nothing that there is nothing that illustrates for me like the cultural generation gap. I get for me than if people think that the poo emoji is like funny and they like it, it brings them joy. I'm glad it brings them joy, but for me it's like, why do I go to like why do I go to a Walgreens and I can see like a chocolate specialty treat that's shaped like crap? Why would I don't understand the youths of today and their flared trousers and their bebop music.
Imagine it's bacon, Andy. Just imagine it's a bacon emoji. There, and then everything will be right in the world again.
But bacon and feces are two totally different things.
No, but just pick any emoji that's near and dear to your heart.
That's true, yeah.
And put those on your AirPods.
What's interesting is I kind of thought that this is a little off topic, but I kind of thought that the poo emoji was a thing everybody liked. In my not that everybody liked, but I mean in my generation.
Everybody poops, but not everybody likes the poop emoji.
In my generation and younger, I thought that was the case, and I was at a holiday party recently where they did a Secret Santa with ornaments, and someone had made one of those like bacon clay and bake type ornaments that they made out of, I don't know what goes into it, salt and flour and stuff, and baked it and then painted it brown, and it was the poo emoji. And everybody was like, "Oh, that's so awesome! You got the poo emoji!" And the person who got it, who was around about my age, was so devastated and disgusted and angry almost that she had gotten this poo emoji. And so it kind of like reset my brain there a little bit, where not everybody's into the poo emoji, and that's totally fine. But all of this is to say that Apple has updated its sort of font library, I guess, to offer engravings of certain emoji on AirPods cases. So before you could get your name and you could use normal letters, but now there are some emoji that you can get, including a dragon emoji, a smile. I think the peace sign is also available. I love you is available. A fist, and of course the ever-loved ghost emoji.
And of course, as you know, there are plenty of services that can do much more interesting things on,
as
far as laser engraving. I would never get any of those. I'd be like, I'm going to design something, and then I'm going to go have someone
get your
put
own
it on
custom design.
Why get a zucchini emoji when you can get the real thing?
Oh my God!
Subtly be damned.
Where are the air horns? That's all that there is to say about that. Other than, I'm curious, the engraving option has been around for some time for different devices. What is the last Apple product, if you've ever gotten engraving, what is the last Apple product that you had engraved? Renee, I'm starting with you. I
have never had one engraved because I always think that I'm eventually going to pass it down to a family member or a friend, and I don't want to mark it up and they have to inherit it. So I always keep it as pristine as I can just in case I have to give them away, or when I give them away.
The last one I had engraved was an iPad Air. No, was the 2 an iPad Air? Whatever was the second generation of iPad. I had
just a regular iPad 2, yeah.
iPad 2, that one I had engraved with my name on the back. The coolest one I ever saw was Christina Warren's iPad, and it said C-Max iPad on the back of it. But I haven't gotten anything engraved since then for the same reason, Renee. Andy Anatko, have you ever engraved an Apple product?
No, but I just tend to like if you go on to eBay, there are people with really, really good vinyl cutters, and they have like symbols for everything. So I tend to get a Rebel Alliance symbol on the sized and colored the way colored red and put it on that thing. It really is important for things like AirPods because it's you're going out to lunch with people, you're hanging out with people, or you're having a guest over for the weekend or something. And suddenly, like a day later, you put in your iPad, you're about to put in your iPods, you realize that I don't want to be gross, but this does not look like my earwax. We must have switched earpods. So you need to have some sort of identifying mark.
I'm horrified now, but I don't want to think about comparing earwax.
You don't. Well, you need. I'm saying you should look at your earpods before you insert them, because maybe you need to clean house in there. Get a wooden toothpick and just clean house. That's all I'm saying.
Mine are always immaculate because I'm constantly grossed out by that. Alex Lindsay, what's the last device you had engraved, if you have?
Never.
And
same thing is that I usually I'm the first person to own it, but I will definitely not be in my company. It's it would go out to other people, or in my family it'll go out to other people, but I'm usually not going to be the last one to have it, so I don't want to put a mark on it. And also most of my at least my phones go into, this is a case, and then there's a screen protector. They're kind of like in their own little cocoon, so there's not really any reason for me to put anything on it because it's going to be packed into something else anyway.
Is that a battery case?
It's not. This is a wallet.
Oh,
so this is.
Oh, that's a nice. Oh, magnets.
Yeah, so
and it doesn't affect the magnetic stripe.
It doesn't, and not only that, you can roll it over like this, and then it.
Now that's pretty cool.
This is the scene or the Vena. I think Vena. I think I recommended this at some point, but this is what I found. This is a complete side thing, but I think I talked about this before. But what I found is I lose my wallet or I lose my phone, but I never lose both.
Right.
So by putting them both together, it also limits how many credit cards you have, because I have my driver's license and 2 credit cards, and that's it.
And it doesn't look like a typical wallet card, because I don't like wallet case. I mean, wallet case. It doesn't look like a typical wallet case, because I usually don't like those. But
I had one that was a wallet case, and when I was in Nigeria, I set it down for a minute, and a guy walked over and he said, "Don't ever do this again." He handed it to me. He stole one of my cards.
Oh.
so it was funny. It was a good. I was impressed by the style in that process. But
don't ever do this.
I'm curious.
He told me, he handed me back my phone and said, "Don't ever do this again. Like, don't leave your thing out." But he taught me a lesson by taking one of the cards. So anyway, it was hard to get back into the hotel. So anyway, but the so that's I don't. I put a lot on my laptops. I generally have some kind of case. I think in my most recent laptop had a Lego case on the back that I can do things with, and I usually like to do that and then put stickers all over them. I mean, I don't like marking up my my stuff in general. I don't have any tattoos either.
In case you have to pass it about,
and I rarely wear shirts with logos. So like it's kind of like I'm kind of a non-markup kind of guy.
He's not branded.